Hey, we're going to walk through how to make money online using ChatGPT. We're going to walk through how to use the AIs, how to use the software. But before we get going, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment amazing. And then I'm going to get you this full list of all our favorite softwares, a blueprint of everything, how to do this step by step, who you are, how you engage things, why AI. We're going to give you some powerful prompts. We're even going to give you some bonus classes and much, much more. So comment amazing. I'm going to get this to you for free. I'm not selling you any high ticket course. This does not take any experience or any tech skills. It just takes a computer like a laptop and an internet connection to get going, and maybe a little upfront investment to get this. But I try to keep things as free as possible because I know the struggles that you go through day to day, working 9 to 5. And so focus in on just taking 14 days and do just a little bit, even if it's 30 minutes a day that you focus in on, and extend that up to a couple hours a day. You're going to see results that way. But that's how you get going and get driving and replace the income that you're doing right now. That is a struggle, and I know it. I've been there. I've done hundreds of different jobs that I hated and everything else. So let's dive in. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this step by step and everything you need. So we've all heard books for dummies, Windows 11 for dummies, beekeeping for dummies, building for dummies. There's a lot of dummy books out there. So we're going to talk about this, but there's quick references guides like for Windows 11 for different things that are out there. And there's a lot of information that's available for free, but for some reason, people continue to go online. Like I'm on Amazon right now, and we can see that this particular one here, Windows 11 for Dummies, has 1.6 or 1,600 reviews, which is, we know that the sales are 5 times that, because if not 10 times, because people don't leave a review every time they buy something. So we're going to go into an easier platform than that, because this is not about writing a book about dummies. It's really about stop overcomplicating things online and make things simple. And so that's what we're going to go through, and we're going to run through step by step here. And so here's a quick reference guide, and this is similar to what we're going to be creating, is this Windows 11 guide for shortcuts for Windows 11. So they sell this one sheet pamphlet here for $6.95, and we can see that, look at the number of reviews. So typically on reviews, only about 5 to 10% leave reviews. So we can say that they probably sold 25,000 of these, and so people are willing to pay to have something in front of them and to be able to download a PDF, an electronic file, and have it right away available for them. So we could go into ChatGPT or one of those, Gemini or whatever AI software that you use, Claude or whatever it is, and we could just say to the AI, I would like a list of keyboard shortcuts for Windows 11, include as many as possible, please. So we could go in there, and it's going to send us out a quick copy of all the shortcuts for Windows 11. And we could technically copy and paste this, put this into a document, and then sell this document. But there is a better way to do this. You can see it just keeps going and going and going. There's a better way, a more presentable way to do this by using Canva. Canva has an AI software and an AI right in it that will create us a really appealing document. So I'm going to take you through those steps on how we go about doing that. And then we'll talk about how to sell this through PayPal or through anywhere that you would like to. So we just simply go into Canva. We'll have a link below for Canva to grab a copy. They do have a free copy of this, so anybody starting out with $0, there is a free way to make money and lots of different ways to do it. It just takes a little bit longer to scale it, but then you can take that money and reinvest it. So we'll go in here. We're going to create a doc design. We're just going to select this one up here. And we're going to select, once this opens up, we're going to go into this magic write button right here. And what it does, it will prompt us for a prompt setting. And we're just going to say, try it out right now. And we're just going to say, please give me a list. And we'll make it a big list of keyboard shortcuts for Windows 11. And then we're going to go ahead and generate this. And we'll just pause for a quick sec as this generates. And you can see right away, it already gave us a keyboard or a title. It gave us a nice header for this document. And I just created this document in a matter of seconds. And I can download this now into a PDF and sell this. There's nothing that says I cannot sell this because I created the document. And that's what we're going to show you right now. Now we could add on to this and add some of the window or the different Windows products like PowerPoint, Access, Word, whatever, and add those as a bundle in here, or we could create separate documents. But there's an unlimited amount of shortcuts. There's all the Adobe suites like Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop. They all have these shortcuts that you could compile into separate documents, sell them individually online, and sell them as $6 or bundle all the Windows ones into one, sell them for $19.95. Whatever you want to do, there's just an unlimited amount of open source software, different things out there that you could be selling. But the way we would do this now, we just simply go up here. We're going to share this document, and we hit download. And I probably should title this, but let me just put a quick title in there. Windows 11 shortcuts. And then we're going to share this. So one thing before you download it, title it, insert this. I forgot to do this. I like to cover my mistakes with you guys on here so that you don't go through the same mistakes that I go through. So we'll look at list covers most useful frequently. So we just redid this and look at it's got a great document. So now it is technically ready to download. So we can just go up here, we can hit share, and we're going to download this into a PDF. And then we're going to use the letter format, and we're going to download it here. So we know that it's downloading. It just takes a couple seconds to do that. And now we have the Windows 11 shortcut up here. Now I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can sell this online. We're going to do one with just PayPal. That's basically free, and so that you can, if you have a PayPal account, which most people do, you can just create a PayPal link and sell it that way. And also I'm going to show you how to create a sales page with the software that I'm going to give you a 30-day extended trial on, and how you can do that and start selling it even before that 30 days is up on the free trial. You can sell it to as many people as you want, set up a payment link, and do it just that way. Okay, we're going to create a new document in our Google Docs. So the reason we're using Google Docs is then we can copy and paste this and do it all online and have this available for if we're selling it on PayPal or whatever. So we're going to utilize Gemini. I use a lot of different AIs. I like to jump around just because it gives me ideas which one works the best, and some work better for other things, some work good for this or that. So it just really depends on your preference. So we're just basically going to give it a prompt. And of course, AIs work with prompts. You prompt it to do something for you and it'll spit it out. So the prompt is I'm selling a series of PDF documents, which gives buyers tips, tricks, best shortcuts using Windows 11. Can you help me write a simple sales page with a problem solution framework to help me sell this digital product? Now you could go a little bit further than that. So if you're targeting seniors, you could actually ask it to do that. But we're just gonna, for this case, we're just gonna go with that and not have it at a specific target audience because they may be searching for this already. So it's going to go and it's going to say unlocking the powers of Windows 11. This will be unique to you because the one good thing about AI is it really creates different things for you, not specific to one particular person. So we'll go ahead and look at this document. It's given us some different things here. It's talking about a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can put that in there. You don't have to put that in there, but we can go ahead and we can copy this. So we're just going to select those three little buttons, go into our Google Doc, and we're going to paste this in here, and then we're going to edit it. So one thing that it's going to have in here is we need to kind of read through it, make sure it's good. Here's a simple draft. So we need to take this piece out. And so the document, you're going to have to do a little bit of tailoring, but not much. If you answer yes, so it hits on the pain points. Are you frustrated by wasting time clicking through menus, searching, settings? So these pain points are great ways to sell this because if you have a Facebook post or an Instagram post, maybe this is what you want to title and just do an organic post to your friends and family that says missing out on hidden features that could boost your productivity, and you have this Windows 11 document for them. So if you answered yes, you're not alone. And then as we go down here, introducing the product name. So of course we got to switch that, and our product name in Canva was, if we can find it here, Mastering Windows 11. So maybe it's not Mastering Windows 11, but we could, for time's sake, we're just going to say that, Mastering Windows 11. So you'll go through this. You might want to add an image. So you could go into ChatGPT and ask for an image, Windows 11 image. And here's the cool thing. It's going to spit out an image for you that you can use in your document. And you probably could go into Gemini and ask it the same thing. Some of the AIs will spit out images, others won't, but look at how good this is. So we can download this, and we just downloaded it, and we're going to put it into our document real quick. And let me just pause and drop that in. Okay, we got an image in here. You could even do a small image of your PDF document, not something that they could copy. And then in these, anything that's in these brackets like this, just edit that. That's what it's telling you to do. So here we want to put a button in here, and I'm going to show you how to do this. But just remember, when you go in here and do this, make sure you get all these different things like this. Yes, I want the Windows 11 This is a button that we're going to create in PayPal and how you can sell this. So remember that anything in brackets and parentheses like this, just edit those. But this document really looks good. Let me know if you need any adjustments. Remember, when you do AI, it's going to add some different things. So we just delete that out, but it's got plenty of places in here for buttons and what to name that button. So let's go in and create that button real quick to show you how easy that is to do. And then we'll create a quick sales page. Before we do that sales page, we just want to add some text in here. And understand, I've built thousands of sales pages, so I know what works and I know what doesn't work. So today's price, we're going to call this, we'll just go with not a crazy price, $19.95, and we're going to sell this for $6.95. So I'm going to center this. I want this bigger, so I'm going to bold this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and align that, center that up. And then I want to highlight this. So to highlight this, we just go to highlight colors, get a nice yellow. We're going to add some bold text to this. And then we're going to cross out this $19.95 by putting a slash in it. So we just go to our fonts here and we'll go ahead and slash that out. Okay, we'll just go up to format here and we're going to select text and do a strike through here. I need to highlight that, so let's try that one more time. Format, text, and strike through. There we go. And there it is. It looks good. You could copy and paste this in a couple places. I'd say towards the end of the document and maybe in the middle of the document. So we're going to put it right here below this button here, and then we're going to call this Unlock the Powers of Windows 11. We're just going to call it a sales page. So you want to make sure you copy and paste that, and then we're going to go ahead and create this button now. So now you can use PayPal, you could use Venmo, you could use Cash App, anywhere that you could create a button for the sales page that would work. So what this does, it allows you to take payments, put it into your account. So we're going to go ahead and select in PayPal, we're going to select this payment link, and then we're going to create a button for this particular product. So build a link button, so you can, it's got obviously accepts Venmo, Apple Pay, whatever else. So we're just going to select a payment link. We're just going to call this Windows 11 Shortcuts. And there's really no product ID, but there is a price, obviously. So we're going to say $6.95. We're going to leave these unchecked. There's no shipping fee. There's no customer tax rate, labels for customer notes. But we are going to create a custom URL because we want to be able to put our document in here. So what we need to do is we need to go over and copy our document and make it into a PDF. So let's go back over to Canva. Now we already downloaded this, so we just basically need to go over in our downloads and get this document now. So you're going to go into your Google Drive. Now just remember, Google Drive is free. It doesn't cost you anything to create this. So we just went into Google Drive. We created a new folder called Windows Products. And now we're going to drop in our file into here because then we can share it. And I did Windows Products because we could put our shortcuts for PowerPoint, our shortcuts for Word in here, and sell all those products in one place. So let's go ahead and drop that in there. So we got our document in there, our Windows 11 shortcuts. We're going to hit these three little buttons because we want to share this document. Remember, we need to create this link. And so we're going to actually click share here, and it's going to ask us restricted or non-restricted. So we're going to say anyone with the link here, and then we're going to copy this link, and we're going to say we're done here. And now we're going to go back over to our PayPal. Remember, we need to add this URL in here. This will be our URL. So we're going to go ahead and build this, and then it will give us a link. We could have, there's kind of a thank you page already here, but it will have their customer email. And remember, with those Google links with Google Drive, if they don't have a Google account, it'll just ask them to set that up. So we're going to build the links here. And now we have a payment link. So we're going to copy this link. And remember, we need to go back into our sales page here. And so we're going to put, click here to buy now, and we can add in here that this is first of all, I'm going to take that highlight out of there, and I want to put this right underneath there. So we could add in here just so that they feel a little bit more secure when they're ordering this. Secure to 28-bit processing. So we don't need this big and bad like that. So we'll just drop that down, kind of bring that like that. And then we're just going to highlight this because this is our payment link. So we need to paste this link in there, and we're going to apply that. And it's got a nice link in there. And remember, with Google Docs, it automatically saves, but we can go ahead and preview this and see what it looks like. So we'll just click on the link here, and we'll just copy and paste it up here. We're going to go into, because we've got the URL already, and we're just going to see what this page looks like. So this is not the sales page. This is basically your checkout page. Very short, simple Windows 11 shortcuts, PayPal, Venmo, Pay Later, debit or credit card. So they can use any process of payment here. So remember, these are the simple ways, and then you just share it organically on your Facebook, on your Instagram. When I did that, I made $100 within just a few minutes. But let me show you a more advanced way to do this also, in how you can create those sales pages and then promote those sales pages on different platforms like Facebook, Instagram ads. And I wouldn't recommend Google, but you can pay as little as 20 cents a click, and you're selling a product for $6.95. So it makes a lot of sense. So let's dive into the software that we're going to use and see how we do that very quickly. Now that we have our sales copy, we can create professional sales pages with the software that I'm going to provide for you. So this is an AI software that we use. It's got everything from taking payments. You can add your contacts in there. You can collect all the information that you're not going to get by using PayPal. And then as you get new products, you can remarket to these individuals that already purchased your product or showed interest. So we're just going to basically go in here. We're going to go into sites on the left here. And like I said, if you leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video with somebody, I'm going to give you this product 30 days, a free trial on it. You can use it as you want. And I'm going to have also some instructional videos on how you use this. So we're just going to go into funnels. We're going to create a new funnel. And I always like to start from scratch. But let's, being we're on the AI kick, let's just use AI. And we're going to call this the Windows 11 tips Now we're going to call it the Windows 11 Ultimate Shortcuts. And we'll select marketing, and we're going to generate this. Now just take into mind, I haven't used this particular funnel builder because I like to build mine from scratch. We're going to see how it generates this, how quickly, and see if we like it. Now we do have the ad copy, so I'm going to walk you through the manual step to take the ad copy that we already did, copy and paste it into a funnel, and use it that way. So this is what it gave us, and so that's why I like to create mine from scratch. Sometimes the AIs work really good. Now you could put in your testimonials, all your information. It gives you a nice platform, Ultimate Shortcuts, Book Now. That's not really how we want to do things. So we're just going to go back. We're going to scratch that, and we're going to go back to funnels here. We're going to create a new funnel, and we're going to do it from blank, Windows 11, and we could say Windows 11 or mastering Windows 11. So we're going to go ahead and add this in there. It's going to create our first part of this, and we have in a funnel, you have multiple steps. Typically it's a sales page and a thank you page. So we really don't need a thank you page because PayPal's doing that for us, but you could do payment links within the software if you connected Stripe to this. So this is just Ultimate Windows 11 guide. And then we're just going to create the step. It'll add the paths in here. And you can see it talks about ClickFunnels. So we're going to create from blank here. So remember, we've got our document over here. And we're just going to grab this. We're going to select all this. And then we're just going to bring that over. So we're going to copy this. And then we're going to do a full width, and then we're going to do a column. We're going to add a title here, and it's going to be Mastering Windows 11. And we could put a nice color in here, background. You just go up here and put a background in here. We're just going to keep it basic. But we'll go ahead, we'll add a new column here, and then we're going to add some, we'll just call this a paragraph, and then we're going to copy and paste our information in there. So I probably should have taken this piece by piece, would be the best thing to do. So I'm just going to take this up to here. I'm going to take this here, and I want to create a button for that. So we're going to do, it says to add an image in there, but we're just going to bring this all over, and we're just going to edit this. And we want this to just basically be to the left here. So we're going to go ahead and jockey this to the left. And we could even use our AI in this. Let's go back and do that real quick. We're just going to go back, add element, and we're going to go with AI on this. So remember, we had our prompt that was, I'm selling a series of PDF documents. We're going to do length. We're going to keep this medium, and sometimes that's a little bit too long even with medium, but we're going to let it do its thing here and generate us a sales page. So it gave us 3 additions to this. We can copy this, put that in there, and then it'll spit that out. And then you just need to basically take this and make it pretty. So all you have to do is, this font is a little bit too small for my taste, and it's not typically the font that I would use. So we would go over here, bring it up some. We could center it or put it to the left here. But we could basically take this, and now that we have this in here, we could take and add a button in here, and then we could go and change this to buy now. And then we could say today, and of course I'm going to change this. I don't like the colors at all, so I want a nice blue button here, and we'll leave the text that way. This first text, I want to make it nice and bold right there. And then, of course, it's not $695, it's $695. And then we're going to save this, but we're going to go back into PayPal. Remember, we had a link there, and we're going to grab that URL. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to go into our button here, and we're going to link it to a URL. So basically, it's linked to that URL. Now we could add a nice little image in here. Remember, we had that nice image. So we'll go ahead and grab that. So we have our image here, and obviously let's just reduce that size down. We don't need an image that big. So we're just going to grab that size, and we're going to just do 350 on that. So we're going to save this. We could connect our URL if we have a website or whatever built into this. We can even add some background color to this if we wanted. So all we got to do is go here, add just a nice coloring to it. And you could, it's a little bit too dark, but we'll leave it at that. And then we're just going to publish this. And we'll connect this to one of our domains here. And that's how easy it is. And then we're going to take a look at it and see how it works. So this is the page itself. By now, obviously we could clean this text up a little bit, but I'm just, for time's sake, I'm just doing it quick. But it connects to our PayPal, and that's how easy it is. So leave your comments below, questions, whatever you have, and I'd like to see how you can create these documents so easily and start making some money online, because that's what it's all about.